Germany. Middle East expert on Syria and a gas attack 2013. Turkey supplied terrorist group with nerve gas. Assad's military had no syringas. By Sonia Ozimek, April 7, 2017. In the war the truth dies first. This is an old familiar saying. Even in the Syrian war, this quotation once more proved true. In the broadcast, Marcus Lance, Middle East expert Michael Luders explains what is really going on in Syria. In the program, Marcus Lance, the Middle East expert Michael Luders, author of the book Who Sows the Wind, told the audience the true circumstances in the Syrian war. First of all, we must remember, this war in Syria is bloody, it is dirty, and there are many actors who are acting on this war. It is not just a civil war, it is, above all, a proletarian war, in which, to put it simply, two great sides are opposed. On the one hand the USA, the European Union, Turkey and the Gulf states. They all want the fall of the regime of Bashar al-Assad. Russia, Iran and China do not want exactly this fall. Because they do not want the West to fit in with Syria, Luders said. Now the situation had developed into a war, extremely brutal, in which the civilian population suffers most. In Western perception, it was suggested to us from the outset that there is the Syrian people standing up against the dictator Assad and we in the West to defend our values. On the side of the Syrian people against the oppressors our voice and also support them with weapons, says the expert. This view may be humanly understandable, but has little to do with reality. The Syrian population has never been a part of the Syrian population raised against the regime of Bashar al-Assad. Above all, not the religious minorities. When Assad falls, the jihadists come to power. If Assad were to fall, the good guys would not come to power but the jihadists. What we always overlook in the West is that they are so-called insurgents and not dear-loving Democrats, but jihadists either from the al-Nusra Front of the Islamic State, stresses the NAV host expert A. Luders also describes the situation around the Syrian poison gas attack in 2013. Even then, without further investigation, Assad had attacked his people with syringas. However, after some research, U.S. intelligence agencies have found that the Syrian government had no syringas in the holdings, according to Luders. Instead, the Turkish intelligence team would have cooperated with the terror militia al-Nusra Front and armed them with syringas. Here are two excerpts from Michael Luders' speech from the program Marcus Lance from the 5th of April 2017.